Welcome, I'm Yoslo. So today I'm gonna bring you Prescription Madness. So this is a visual novel that came out during March again, and it's all about Cthulhu, you know about that. So seems interesting, the artwork is very good, so here we go. Interview, next appendage 3 of the Underworld Sector 25. Yes, that is technically me. Your powers of observation are positively staggering. This 20. Though, frankly, being identified as appendage 3 isn't exactly the crowning glory of my career. Do come on in. Well, this is utterly bizarre. Excuse me? The interviewer looks behind 20, feasting his eyes on his most majestic glory. Your Highness, I do not believe the employment legislature covers provisions for employment of body parts for senior positions. Excuse me? Your job description particularly states requirements for having experience in extra netherworldly affairs, which I have plenty of. I've tied the two nations of Grave March and Eterns in 2020. Sufficient managerial experience, which is also covered as I command the Unit 99 in its triumphant invasion of the Bermuda Triangle. Only a scat of the unit returned, which is, I suppose, a blessing. Most were so ghastly they won't be missed by anyone, except perhaps their mothers, and even that's doubtful. Yes, I do see that your CV does meet requirements. However, from a purely logistical standpoint, I'm not sure we can accommodate this. Sire, please say something. Cthulhu. No, don't mind me. Pretend I'm not even here. How could you with all these tentacles magnificent in the room? 20 may be attached to me, but they've got a mind of their own. Wiggling off to an interview like a stallion. As for me, I'm saying nothing. Zip, nada. The great Cthulhu, silent. Ha, that alone should earn me a parade and even more front page headlines. I understand your Agnes. So, Tanti, please enlighten me, how would you be physically present to share the National Netherworld Commission talks? Every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, while the King must be present at Netherworld Council Forum almost daily at precisely the same time. He's right. I haven't the faintest clue how that would work. I'm sure we can work a piece of bureaucracy to cover the fact that in this wonderworld time and space are about as dependable as getting a refill from the inland revenue. I see. So a tentacle from the Cthulhu wants to get a job. 3 weeks later, a monthly public gathering is about to take place in Netherworld. As preparations are underway, Tanti laments on their daily routine. Sacrificial ritual, sleep, sacrificial ritual, sleep. Eternity. When will it end? Finally, it's here. As Tanti opens the envelope, a few papers emerge as the wax seals breaks. We regret to inform that the VP of Netherworldly Affairs position has been awarded to another individual whom we feel possess the necessary skills. We do hope that we have your permission to retain your details for future positions. Splendid. Pass over yet again. I suppose they wanted someone with less competence and more drool on their chin. A cultist drifts past, clutching a candle that somehow burns underwater. Oh, look, this one is unfamiliar. Probably one of the new hires, with a fully independent body of its own. Here we go! Cthulhu rises from the gloom, cape flowing dramatically in currents that shouldn't exist. His hair is styled into voluminous trident-like spikes. Cities of the deep, another glorious day, another prophecy fulfilled. He's in one of his dramatic moods. We welcome today's sacrifice, your screams nourish the void, your fear sustains our legacy. The classic motivational speech. How is the public not utterly numbed of this facade? Yet one of my ideas that led debate into the shark's mouth, and of course the credit goes to His Highness. Here the lava cuts through the water, Princess Layla drifts, pearls floating like glowing halos around her. Uncle Clutie! Oh no. Layla dear, always a delight. The air, the raw power, you look absolutely delicious. Summer put her back in her clamshell. Can I eat one of the sacrifice? Later dear, uncle is working. But there are so many. And quite the idea you had, attracting a boat full of humans with the sirens hums into our gasps. How unpleasant for them. I know dear, your uncle is a true visionary. However, now is not the time for snacks and we need enough to go around. You are boring. And you? Me? You're funny. Thanks. Keep it up. Enough games, Layla. You are scaring the donors and I need to finish my speech. I'm not scaring them, I'm entertaining them. She goes off, frackling into the deep, about to do who knows what. Citizens, despair is trending, horror is forever, and we are eternal. We once again celebrate our upcoming domination over mankind, a treat for you all. The many Eldritch horrors raise their arms in gratitude, chanting Hail Cthulhu repeatedly. Yes, hail our Lord and Savior, whose wisdom shines like a candle in a storm, small, freaking and likely to burn out at any moment. For void's sake, someone unleash a plague of locusts or anything to end this force. 6 months later. A rotund, shaped calamari owl reefing limbs and Eldritch gravitas over in the gloom. He is monologuing to himself. What do you mean that this makes my beard look messy? Dreadlocks just aren't your thing. Wouldn't you rather know that now rather than after posting yourself on Instagram? I'm saving you from yourself, big guy. Excuse me? I find your lack of tact distasteful. Who do you think you are fucking with? I am the all-fearful, all-knowing Big Squish, the OG sea influencer, His Most Moist Majesty. Know your place. I shall not stand for this insolence. I built this house, I can create this kingdom. I created this kingdom, the terror that keeps insignificant children wetting their beds at night. That's me. Some appreciation for my original sarcastic nickname inventions would go a long way. Squidward Prime. I know why you are doing this. You do not need 8 tentacles. Ridiculous. Your delusional dreams of life without me make no sense. You'll barely be able to crawl, and what will others say seeing you, squiggling around all alone? I don't measure my worth by other people's opinion. I leave that sort of desperate graveling to you. Ha! You say that because you have been living under my reputation. You have no idea how hard I worked to get here. Even your sentience fix my power. Let's cut the drama. What do I have to do for you to shop me off? Literally. It's not happening. Mouse? What? Hair Mouse from the overworld. Go on. Remember the dinner from 2 weeks ago? The jet ski couple? The blonde and the male with exquisite chic meat? Yeah, those two. While you were enjoying yourself, I found a can of Hair Mouse in their backpack. Read all about it. The label says 99% reports sleek, smooth air after use. Check your storage. It should be there. A pause, some ripples, the sound of ancient wet rummage as Cthulhu searched around. Fucking hell, of course it's empty, but the label speaks the truth. The blonde woman had the most exemplary hairstyle, even submerged. Exactly, remove me from your body, I'll retrieve the cobweb remedy. I know where to find more of these. Marvel? Absolutely, it says right here on the can, manufactured in USA. A long, uncomfortable silence. What is USA? You don't know USA? USA, probably a cult? Everything is a cult. Unbelievable. The so-called all-knowing Lord of Nightmares doesn't know USA. Should I? Should you? Everyone knows USA, it's iconic. What is it? Oh, you know, a kingdom, a sprawling empire full of stuff. Stuff? Imported stuff like Hair Mouse. I feel as thought you are mocking me. Oh, we have choice. Okay, that's saved. I feel like you're mocking me. Sarcasm, admit the truth. Sarcasm. Never. You will be unstoppable with moose and highly flammable. Silence. The trench tremble as if weighing the deal itself. You leave me no choice. Very well. You are free. Wait, just like that? Yes, I can control many things, maybe even some of your actions, but not your free will. You are loose. For now. But if you fail, you'll be on hors d'oeuvre before dessert. Noted. Sentient unlatched for the first time ever, disconnect from the enormous shadow of Cthulhu. I'll find your moose Enjoy your motivational speech while I'm gone. Perhaps I will. Good luck, tentacle number 3. Don't call me that. What the hell is a USA? Out of seafarer look anxious as he navigates on a small dinghy. He might be looking for stuff or someone. I might as well throw in the towel. Any clue to what happened to her is gone. 20 squish and splash at surface. What in the void? Your net almost took my sucker. I must really be hallucinating now, hearing voice from an octopus. Excuse me, I'm a tentacle, fully independent from any big head octopus, thank you very much. The seafarer exclaims as he thought he's been seeing something like Tanty before, except that he can't believe his eyes. You are one of them. Hey, watch out with that net, get out of me. You took my mother. You are delusional. It's a good thing that every nether spawn has been surviving humans' attacks by infiltrating their brain. Anything with relatively low IQ is ours to control. Possess. That's bad. Not so tough now, are you? Have a nice ride too, with an interesting brain. I don't want to save in there, because I don't know what choice can affect in there in the beginning. Such memories. Son, how is that do you expect to catch the catfish if you don't eat your spinach and grow strong? Mama can lift 2 times her body weight, and that's how she catch all the biggest, fattiest fish to keep you fed. Mama, I saw spinach at the bottom of the ocean. If all the fish eat it, does that mean that they are super strong too? The little pickle, that's seaweed. I suppose you could call it sea spinach, and yes, some fish like catfish sure put up a fight. But Mama, why do we have to eat the fishes? They did nothing wrong. That's just how nature works, Pickle, but you need to grow strong. Stand still too long and the tide will sweep you under. Ah, Umerland, a lovely fragrance of gasoline fumes and putrid chemical mist. Well, thanks for the relatively smooth ride. I'm off to cause chaos. Tanty unlatched from its host brain, leaving the seafarer particularly confused and disleveled. What? How did I get here? Just a few steps ahead, Tanty notes commotion nearby. This marvel's a colossal vessel with humans stuffed inside, collapsing in flames. A highly efficient way of ridding the world of such parasites, yes, such a work of art. However, the death rate is far too modest. 200 souls an hour? I must amplify it, magnify it, and make it 10,000 fold. The fire brigade removes the flames while the paramedics rescue the wounded, extracting multiple people from the burning building. Clusters of people flee from the building like a beehive, twacked by a stick. What in the blaze is happening? Humans wearing white and blue saving other humans? How dare they meddle with their rightful extinction? If some leech left their cigarette aflame out of sheer idiocracy, then let fate take its course. No, this must be how they keep resisting their demise. They have mechanisms that block their natural decline. If I find a way to collapse this healing engine, humanity will naturally dwindle without me having to do all the dirty work. The ambulance closes its door and begins to drive away. Oh no, the mechanism flees. You there, Canis lupus familiaris, I have a treat for you. A dog. There we are, I must catch up with the white chariot of doom, whatever the cost. Ugh, this muff is utterly horrendous. I see, there's a colony of them. And a mother hive, a shrine of mending meat, horrific. The street dog walks into the emergency room while panic is taking place, almost like a pandemonium. What manner of case is this? Nurses darting around like lighting machines and monitors beeping as if arguing with each other. The waiting area is overflowing and everyone seems annoyed. Someone screams from the other side of the room. Get this dog out of here, Milena. This is an extreme breach of hygiene protocols. I stick out like a sore thumb. Acting innocent. I think it's bad to unlatch, because they want to get rid of the dog. Tanty disembarks from the cannon house, leaving it confused and startled. Now that's better. The dog, thoroughly startled, makes a run for the exit, distracting everyone. You can't be serious, Ash. Really? Parading a filthy mutt in the emergency ward? While we are almost at pandemic stage with a novel virus? I gather your subpar universities neglect to impress upon you the finer points of sterilization and disinfection around patients. Sorry, sir. The dog entered just a second ago and we tried to remove it. And what is that is this worm that crawled out of it. Worm? You'll better excuse your insolent words. That's it, time for a new vessel. Okay, I don't. Can we possess him? Because you need. It has to be low IQ. So maybe Ash. This worm is the chairman of the board, nephew. Please tell me you've got the memo about the Emperor of Nether Torment, or Tanty for short, joining us today. They will need your unwavering guidance to get started, and I'm sure Tanty will be report their feet to their uncle about how nicely us colleagues have treated him. Why, absolutely, of course. I'm very glad to have them on board with us. Do send my regards to the chairman. I'll let you get along with your tasks, and if anything is needed, I mean absolutely anything, I am at your very disposal. Dr. Bryce walks out, clearly irritated at having his time wasted. I'm going to need more coffee to get through today's shift. Although my appearance is what it is, most humans don't seem to care and are actually quite welcoming. Odd. Hi Tanty. It's great to meet you. I've been almost begging for another pair of hands. Or tentacles of course. The hospital has been incredibly busy lately. Yeah, welcome to St. Pat's Hospital. I'm Aisha and this is Milena. We are studying at the university and need to finish a work placement term at the hospital before we get pushed to the next year. And I pair of inviting younglings, how utterly adorable of the human race to all such neurally fragile specimens. Do tell me, is it you true that do the saving around here? Everyone with scrubs, the clothes we are wearing right now, and anyone with a lab coat or nurse uniform works here, and we all do the saving. And this saving requires deep anatomic knowledge of the human body, yes? Yeah, that's why we are here, to learn. Fascinating. I too then will join your team. It won't be easy, especially right now, there's a huge influx of patients because of a new virus. Virus? Interesting. The more I understand your methods, the more I can help with the saving. And infiltrate the very core that intrudes with humanity's natural decline. Yes, of course, you hold a very important position here, as Dr. Bryce confirmed. Dr. Bryce is dead doctor, by the way, and he reports to Dr. Hamilton, the chief medical director. You can come with me, Tanty. I'm just about to administer some meds to my favorite patient. You can watch. Delightful. Well, then that gets on board with hospital procedures in one particular bureaucracy-looking office in the building. The head domineering doctor is talking to someone over the phone, possibly even scheming. Yes, this is Dr. Hamilton. I've found the cause of the virus. It was about as clear as the inside of pig nostril, but I figured it out. Shh! Is anyone around you? You can't say a word about this. The competition will take our hint and beat us to market. This life-changing doc, I'm already feeling better. Stay right here, don't move, I'm coming downstairs now. Meanwhile, Tanty and two young individuals are deep in conversation. Excuse me, let me just repeat that back to you. You wake up 3 hours before your natural sleep cycle ends. To spend almost 14 hours a day saving other humans for almost no additional gain to your livelihood? It's a contribution to our university credits. We need enough of them to graduate. And we do get some compensation. So that you can do it all over again in a repeatable and practically infinite loop till you either retire or die. Yes, but we gotta pay well for it eventually, and we save people's life. This compensation you speak of, does it hold any purpose? Of course, I've been saving up for a new Vespa. You mean the vehicle with which you and other humans transport yourselves to never-ending death loop in question? Yes, well, it can be used to get us to work, and other places too, and when there is the time, of course. These walking meat bags are even more ridiculously ignorant than I realize at all. Nothing they do makes sense. There is no real element of hedonism, wisdom or logic to their actions. It's an obvious fate that they must perish and die. But I suppose they do to live in a repeatable hellhole that is governed by others with power which are beyond the control of the majority. I guess I know what it feels like, a black hole of torment that leaves you coasting as a shell of what was on something filled with hope and happiness. Yes, thank you for your information, it is most intriguing. Guys, I can see that we need a break, let's go for some ramen. But I was just about to show Tanti the ventilator procedure, and I have another patient that's been admitted with various symptoms. Are you trying to make me angry? No, not at all. You can have a look at the page later, come on. The last time you skip a lunch you end up eating off the vending machine. Let's go, my car's parked close by. It will be a quick one. Busting a little spot for just 3 blocks from the hospital, breathing out vapors of MCG, an artificial flavoring crowded with office workers slurping away their frustration as they stare at the reflection of their under eye bags in the call for broth. This clamshell is where humans feed. The stench alone could strip paint off a sunken ship. Burnt meat carcass floating around in salty soups, masquerading as cuisine. Ooh, pork belly ramen, beef short rib, and calamari are on special today. Calamari? Did you know calamari have W-shaped pupils that let them see clearly in both bright surface light and the deep ocean's dimness? Gonna ask me anything about on any living being, I know all the facts. Do humans generally enjoy feasting on burnt cadavers? I suppose some of the Maori tribes might have a subset delicacy that revolves around burnt flesh. Yes, yours, what is that? Is that a pet? No sir, it's our colleague. Mind your own business. I have short rib. I can't say, calamari contains a lower fat percentage than pork belly, but pork belly is more satisfactory to my taste buds. I suggest steering clear from me the calamari. At least park as decency of being palatable before it clogs your arteries. And for you, sir? Pork belly, please. I'll have the seaweed salad. Staying healthy? That's admirable. Ever since I started working at the St. Patrick's, I've been only eating junk food. I appreciate your recognition of my dad's species. I mean, of these incredible desirable food as junk. As some bags behind the rooftops, Tanti, Ash and Milena earnily head back to work, attending to patients and beeping machines. 12-hour shift and 4 coffee today, I might collapse any minute. It's interesting how these humans sacrifice his own well-being for others. Is this selflessness? Surely there must be something I'm missing. Okay, I'll take care of the last patient, but it's time to head home now, otherwise I won't get any sleep before tomorrow's shift. Home? Is this where you take rest? Yes, rest is needed. I got nowhere to go, perhaps I'll use one of their minds as a vest to rest till next shift. Who we can go? Can't take out the dog here because it's the quiet option. Yes, time to go home now and get some rest. Now, where did I park my car? Remember to check out Milena. You won't get work credits otherwise. Of course. I'm part of building a corner spot opposite a green park, 45 square feet of pink and white to use. Forgot the instruments hang on the wall and the medical books are stacked neatly in corners and cases. One of the Trugmiller memories. 30 Homer's Trugmiller layers of synaptic plasticity. Deeply organized intellect carry a like for stringed musical instruments. Underlying sadness, loneliness, stress, pent-up rage. This human must be broken. And quite frankly, that's not my problem. Nightfall comes as reverberations of the busy day subside, and the whispers of cicadas emerge. Tanti deliberates the learnings from the hospital. Humans show empathy, selflessness? And what about this virus spreading? Who's really behind it? Can it be used to hasten humanity decline? Cthulhu need to hear about this. How is it bloody possible that the entire hospital is in chaos? I am the only one remotely worried here. You interns need to get your act together, show some commitment. Leaving on time? I saw a few of you yesterday going for lunch outside. Do you not get that patient are practically dropping dead like flies? The mastermind behind this is quite skilled. That bastard better not kill every human off before me. It is my species that is destined to kill all of humanity, not some random virus that is beyond absurd. I'm not about to let some other cabbage-brained nincompoop claim credit for my brilliance. If there is glory to be stolen, I'll be the thief, thank you very much. Back in Netherworld, the big head calamari is enjoying his threat. Snaps a can of sugar soda open. I do deserve a sweet treat after all my hard work. Hello, Uncle. I know you are busy, but I also know you are in there, and can hear me. Damn it, my insolent guard had one job to keep her occupied, and yet here we are. Yes, darling, come on in. Uncle, hey, something funny happened. Mr. Guard told me I can go wherever I like as long as I take a selfie with them. Figures. What can I do for you, my dear? Well, I heard the rumor that you may have lost something. Oh, and how very thoughtful of you to be concerned. It just states that according to this rumor it says that you lost your appendage. Let me guess, nothing else that's interesting at the moment to put up online content page, and you'll gossip about your dear old uncle. Why? You really shot TNT off, didn't you? The guards said they saw TNT swim up to shore. Yes, and for a good reason. TNT believes that there is a very precious artifact in the human world that can help our kind evolve. Really? Of course, darling. What is it? What is it? I'm not at liberty to say. Please, I'll do anything. No, dear. There is enough gossip to spark interest and show the public that your poor uncle is ready to amputate himself to help the betterment of this species. Let's leave them curious and asking for more. The others might react differently than you think. A rogue tentacle show weakness, lack of self-control. People may even think that TNT betrayed us. And maybe some will question the power of our King Cthulhu. Don't be outrageous. Now head back out and don't spread such falsies. I'll play nice for now. You can bet that I'll find out what that artifact is. Yes, my dear. Layla eagerly heads back to underwater, humming a song of excitement. That little minx always thinks she has everyone wrapped around their little finger, and without even lifting on one. What in the void is taking TNT so long? I can't have my subjects start doubting my control on my own lesser body parts. Mind linking TNT. At some point, hospital, Ash is showing TNT the intricacies of proper catheter care. And that's how your catheter works. Fascinating. A portable waste extraction system. They really thought of everything. Although TNT isn't physically attached to Cthulhu any longer, they are still mentally attached, making communication a little bit convenient. Ugh, what in the bloody void? It's Cthulhu again. TNT, don't ignore me again. You acknowledge my call. And I'm going to insert the tip of tube right in between the... What is it? Your sized fish balloon? Have you found the air moose? When are you returning? And what is that you've been doing this whole time? Well, if you must know, someone has unleashed a powerful malady to rid humankind. Someone that is not us. Explain yourself this instant. Someone has found a way to make humans deadly heal through a virus that seems to be spreading exponentially. I'm studying the ways of humans' field work to understand how we can take advantage and credit for this. However, I need to understand how this works first, and more important, who is up to this. That seahorse bum of a brother of mine, I knew he was up to something. This has to be his doing. He wants to rid the human race, gain fame and dethrone me so that he can take over the netherworld. This is a political nightmare. Well, it is a possibility. And to empty, you pull it out like so, remove the waste and then change the tube. Remember, you must wear your gloves at all times. TNT, listen to me and listen well. You'll find the cause of that virus, you'll find a way to take control of it, and will not, by any means necessary, let humankind end under my brother's control. I will never hear the bloody end of his bragging otherwise, and I will lose all credibility. Listen to me, TNT. 1. Find out how he's controlled the virus. 2. Take it away from him before he finishes the job. Yes, you all rancid fart, I'm already on it. And 3. Retrieve that hair moose. I'm happy your priorities are straight. Oh, and if word spreads that I'm missing a tentacle, 500 girls might kill themselves. I won't want them on my conscience. Okay, I have a council meeting in 10 minutes. Remember to report in every day. Let me put in here. Ask good about his brother. Oh, you have met him before. He's nothing like me. He's an absolute loser, always envious of my spotlight. You may like that one time he saved Layla from those marine biologists by spawning a hair whale and struck them? Oh, come on now. That was him just being a show-off. or that time he won the Mr. Ripped Hendrick Award 2020. Everyone know that contest was rigged. Besides, I'm the one who ended up with Miss Ripped Hendrick that night. All still please, Miss Hart. Yes, Miss Hart, I'm quite happy with my girlfriend. Or that time that your mother drank too much squid ink and said that is her favorite. And that's enough. Consummity 5, hang up. Ted, did you get all that? More or less. Okay, next up, blood testing. That female seemed to enjoy this procedure. That's Miss Hart. I've tried everything to get her to stop flirting with me, but nothing works. So the girlfriend is a ruse. Gentlemen, I apologize for interrupting this riveting conversation, but we have a patient in shock and I need a pair of hands right now. A female patient lies weakly on a hospital bed, the heart monitor beeping frantically like a possessive metronome. Nurse, administer the adenosine. Ash, get a EV going now. As the doctor tends the patient, her heart monitor normalized to a steady rhythm beat. We are going to make it, young lady. Listen to me. Take hold of my hand. Stay awake at all costs. The patient opened her eyes, her gaze falling gently towards Dr. Bryce's smile. That worked? That was impressive. You're going to be okay. Breathe slowly. Yes, you are awake now. I'm Dr. Bryce. You are at Sampat Hospital. You have been in an accident and lost some blood. You'll recover in a few days. Everything is fine. Is she blushing? As she takes the scene in with handsome doctor staring down at her, the heart monitor gazes slightly. Dr. Bryce takes care for saving yet another patient and word spreads fast at Sampats. Absolute fantastic work, Dr. Bryce. In turn, you must aspire to be more like Dr. Bryce. This hospital will be an absolute shambles without him. Indeed, his work is admirable. He'll be phenomenal at stopping this virus for now, but the incredible complication later. Late that night, Hammy turned pace frantically in his office discussing a pressing matter with board member. The board members have run the numbers. Our analysts report that the rate of infection is growing at an alarming pace, directly impact hospital revenue. If a cure isn't found within 2 weeks, the hospital will run out of funds. Since you are responsible for solving this issue, you will be fired if this isn't fixed before then. Yes, absolutely, madam. Don't worry. Everything proceeding as planned and under control. As secretly worried, Hamilton sprints down the hallway into the elevator, swiftly making his way to the hospital break room, seemingly almost ready to explode like a grenade with its pin-off bullet. Listen up, everyone. You need to stop slacking off and fix the situation immediately. In 2 weeks, the whole city will be infected at this rate, and there will be devastating consequences to society. The laboratory team have made good strides, but they need blood samples from type O, A and B. So everybody here better get on this stat. Oh, and if you fail to leave, you are fired. Well, what's gotten up in his sphincter? A 5-minute lunch before someone calls us slackers. Not too terrible this time, I guess. 2 weeks? That's diabolic. Oof. The dog. Shh, be quiet or I'll have to kick you out again, doggy. Prodding needles in and out of your meat bags. This is absolutely revolting, and they say Eldritch horrors are the true monstrosities of the universe. Have some trouble here, the trouble there, old boy? Well, if by trouble you mean complete and utterly nauseated by the various leaky fluids that our patients excrete, don't you worry, I can help you out. Oh, it's no trouble really, I do still need to learn about this species for both their and my own benefit. He's nosing about. Is the favorite impression given my relationship with the chairman of the board seems to influence his interest in me. It'll be advantage for me to learn his true motivation and also get some work done. My now, this is by far the most interesting human brain I've seen. Fooling about with a lady from the board directors? My, who is this Alice with her plump chest and soft lips? And what's this? A secret motivation to take Hamilton's job? Haha, and he's here doing blood sampling to mix the blood types, thus sabotaging Hamilton's task account. Dr. Bryce, I'm in awe of your evil nature, bravo. But also I'm not letting you mess this up. See, I too am on a quest, and I will not let humanity fade by someone else doing. Then finished the blood sampling, took Dr. Bryce correct assign each individual test tube with its respective label. Back at lunch, nobody seems to have moved an inch. Look at this post in Instagram. On Instagram, it's Princess Layla's new line of netherwear. OMG, they are totes adorable. I'm so jealous of her. Just so everyone is aware, all the lab blood work has been delivered and everyone can leave early today. That's a treat. Amazing, thank you Dr. Bryce. Final moment to rest. Of course, people take credit from others here too. If everyone starts to live excited and once in a lifetime to end the work day earlier. Huh? Where did everyone go? Who say you are allowed to leave early just because the work is done? Next more shattering whisper of gossip floods the hospital foyer. Who are those people? I haven't seen them before. Oh, Carter, Nick, AJ, Brianna, those are the laboratory team. You haven't seen them around because their lab is in another building and don't come to this hospital section so often. Nick is the head of the laboratory team, AJ is in second command, Carter is the smartest of them all, but he tends to act weird. And Brianna, apart from being drop dead gorgeous, is their latest and youngest hire. This Nick. Could I have your attention please? This regarding the virus. Our lab results are done and it turns out that blood type O is more resistant to the disease and we are going to need more samples of this type to develop a cure. To be clear, we need more blood samples of type O, both infected or not, clear, labeled and delivered to our laboratory. The sooner the better. The virus is a typical strain, it's mutated into something that shouldn't belong to this world. Is fascinated through innovation in virology. It will take so-called miracle to find a cure without understanding the source. Interesting. So please do bring us some so Hammett can get off my ass. Careful there, Carter. Remember, you owe me. Such a pain in my... Stop. After we were announced by the laboratory teams Nick and Cart an urgent request to help them find the cure, the entire hospital staff is busy collecting blood samples. Alright, something isn't right here. The Hamilton probably knows more than he lets on, and this lab team looks incredibly shady. It's a great time to see what people really think and know about what's going on here, while everyone is distracted. I should have enough time to possess shoe off this march before anyone bats an eye. Okay. So Brianna, it was new, right? And one of them was smart. Hamilton? Alright, you walking hemorrhoid in lab called Show Me Your Secrets. Insecurity, paranoia in the field, yes, one hardly needs possession to spot them. Dear boy, there are so many garbage thoughts in here. It's impossible to rummage through and find what I actually need. Alice, the lady on board, wants to cure very urgently and is practically pissing his pants about. Looks like he has intel on the virus. Its NAS seems to artificial coppers to it mixed with biological, and that's why it's so strange to figure out the cure. It seems it's not contagious either. Looks like Carter is the main guy supplying him with intel, but it involves something with special access to the mark. Carter. This is truly impressive. A brain that actually has many synapses connect. This surely merits further study. No, thank you. Snap off it. My meager curiosity must pass for now. Carter, who are you? Impatient, curious, intelligent. The virus, yes. What's this? Testing on dead corpse? Tentacles? Tentacles inside of dead corpse. Our habit knows about these. My mind is playing games with me. Tenty, are you alright? Yes, indeed. I was pondering the virus source and its relationship with blood type O because nothing says apocalypse like selective dining preference. Well, so was I, and I thought we can't be the only ones trying to figure this out. What do you mean? The virus is rampant all over the country. We should head by Northwest Hospital tomorrow morning and see if they have figured out anything. The lab equipment is state of the art. You might actually be on to something. And since you two are up to something, I know one thing. Why, yes, Melina. We would love you to drive us to Northwest Hospital tomorrow morning before our shift. Excuse me? If you're early awakening next day, the team drives to Northwest Hospital seeking information about the virus that could help them. Where we are in this place is as spotless as always, makes me wonder if some parts is truly sterilized up to the industry standards. Whoa, this place looks amazing. Do they have any work placement opportunities for students? Definitely has some aspects that the chaotic mess of sand parts can learn about. Oh, there he is. Ash, what on earth are you doing here? We spoke about this last night, remember? Right, why would I entertain such frivolous pursuits? Come on, help us out here. We are trying to stop an outbreak. He said, Dad, you haven't figured it out yet? You are truly worthless. Dad, please, I know we are behind, but that's why I'm here. Anything, notes, samples, even a hunch could help us find a cure. Science isn't charity, Ash, and certainly not a stage for your eccentrics. You want a cure? Stop embarrassing yourself and work like it. You'll hold back information while people die? My team does have insights about origin. We have been tracking vectors for weeks, and we are funded by an international venture group to deliver the first viable cure. Sharing our data will give our competitors the edge. That's a conflict of interest, and like it or not, that's how the world works. The first to cross the finish line controls the treatment and the supply. If you want to save lives, then outthink us. Now, if only there was a way to intrude on a person's thoughts and knowledge. This reminds me of synapse structure of Hamilton. There's layers of Mills political garbage in here. Let's see, virus information, state-of-the-art team from many specific universities working on it. 30 million in fund and draining away faster than a soul in a pact with 7 signatures and no witness. Tax event wild market as R&D. Though I see the expense include champagne, massage oils, and what appears to be a live ostrich. Truly pioneer science. Okay, here it is. Latest research virology report. Team has reported that particular body types may be more resistant than other samples are needed to determine. Splendid. This so-called state-of-the-art team is actually 2 steps behind us. It's all garbage. There's nothing about the actual virus in here, only enough empty words to fill a vault in the burial of eternal paperwork. Untouched. What in Nevis? I need to go back to my medication. Blasted headaches again. We'll better get going. It's almost 8 AM and information around these sparse. Sorry for wasting your time, Dad. Outside the hospital's parking area is almost full, the sun is rising and the smell of freshly ground coffee can be slightly sensed as doctors make their way to work at Northwest. Fucking hell, my crappy car won't start. Melina, I'll take under the wood, hold on. Give me 10 minutes and it will be good as new. As Melina to attend, he waits for Ash to attend to the faulty vehicle. A familiar face rides by on his motorcycle and keeps going. Huh? I think I found out. The Wayfarer keeps riding on ahead, not looking back. Finally made it to work. And what exactly are you 3 doing? All 3 of you, late for work rounds? Where have you been? It's my fault, sir. I want to head to Northwest to see if Father could share information on the virus. Ah, that was fabulous. Putting your career above your family? Why, that's admirable. What an incredible act of loyalty. I promote you to intern team lead effective immediately. Thank you, sir. Yeah, they are like, oh. The rest of you back to work. In the opposite side of the hospital, down a few floors in a frosty area where the air is faded with a scent of dry blood, Carter seems to be talking to himself and suffering from a nasty cough. And our little guinea pig meets the fate of nether virus. Not to worry. Yes, we mustn't worry. Patients are a dime a dozen, and in beat down hospital we'll easily find a forgotten patient to test our next cure variant on. So now we got a few more weeks supply to keep going. Meanwhile, in the hospital reception, Arya flaunts excited discourse, the howling agonized moans of patients in the waiting area barely audible. No, you don't understand. He is hot, 10 out of 10. Okay, but spill. I mean, every single detail, what room he is in again. A jawline that can cut glass, total heartthrob like Greek god tier vibes. Attend to him immediately, of course. I mean, otherwise I won't be doing my job right. You walk in, ask for someone, and wanting some information about some nether virus, but I could tell he was low-key not feeling it. So he obviously took him straight to bed, I mean, to a patient's room. That's right, and of course I need to perform several tests to diagnose him, which I'm totally vibing with, by the way. Find something fun in this dead inside hospital. And my god, I'm so done with Remington. Can you believe he had the audacity to call me doll this morning? The ick, instant ick. One morning at St. Patrick's, load of patients is increased, but a patient buzz around everyone wearing a name tag like be tending to their queen's hive. Well everyone, we shall manage this and will provide each of us take takes on but one additional patient. Foul, so one more patient in addition to the already heaped bucket of history, drooling soon to become nether zombies. I'll take this one, he seems to be speaking a strange language and I'm intrigued. Bongo Tafu, okay, what the hell? Yes, Mr. Faison, the patient room is this way. Please, I'm not feeling good. Come with me, madam, try not to fall here, I'll help you. Can the young boy perhaps stand to me instead, young lady? Do me nice, he's already got a new patient. His features are so soft, so interesting, he reminds me of my late husband when we were just in our 20s. Sorry madam, I'm occupied at the moment, but I'll come say hi later, don't worry, you are in great hands. Millie is a charm as she is gentle. I'll be waiting. What's this? A child? Are you my doc? You better take care of my boy. I'm a benefactor at this hospital and my family will be treated with the utmost care and caution. Oh, this is going to be fun. This way, young man. Late that day, staff has worked up quite an appetite, scarfing down their lunch in a short recess. Why do I always get the most incredibly incompetent patients? Be happy that they are incompetent and not just gropey. Gropey? I have the most amazing, most charming, most adorable patient. Oh, well, aren't you a lucky princess? Have you seen him? He's blonde, muscular, seafarer. Wait a minute. Does he have a neck tattoo? Yes, do you know him? He's so dreamy. Shit, he follows us. I don't need some extra trouble right now. I'll better nip these in the bud. Which room do you say he's in? Tenant at Sapphire Hospital home after the break, eagerly looking for answers. Listen to me. I don't know why you are here, who you are, or what you're looking for, but I assure you there is no need to follow me. I can manage the heroic striding all on my own. It's you! The Sapphire promptly throws a health monitor at Twetty and hurriedly gets out of bed, ready to engage in physical combat. Careful, there we go again. Hostility? It's time to get some answers. Let's see, why are you so aggressive? Knowledge about fishing, knowledge about sailing, shallow tram, this could be a clue. Lost mother, presumed dead, only 3 months ago. An interesting memory appears. Mom? Mom? I know she used to come down here, but what is this place? A foreign object bumps into the boat. What's this? Princess Layla Pop? Ugh, so someone was all the way out here, maybe they have taken her. No wonder he's constantly babbling, one of my lovely colleagues must have not been discreet with their lunch kill and now here we are yet again. Tenty has the target. Oh, fucking course, this survey is pissed off, I don't have time for this, it doesn't seem so too strong, his brain is to latch onto, I'll just stay out of his way. Huh? Where did it go? Why I'm so lightheaded all of a sudden? What on earth is happening here? These page charts say he's fully healthy. And 50 tests ordered with no reason? 30? Come back here. Hold on, this page is one of mine, sir. His vitals were displaying key signs of fatigue, stress and shortness of breath. Please check page 31 of his chart. Oh, my apologies dear, do go on. The one to feel is fine though, we do have a number of patients with much more severe conditions that need tending to, and there aren't many rooms left. Noted, sir. He's right, I have no need to stay here, I need to go. I'll be here when you need me, Seafarer. I say, why isn't he any better yet? Are you people looking at this? I mean, why hasn't anyone in there right now? Yes, madam, it's rather a busy season at the moment, but do trust that our staff is diligently working on tracking your son's vitals. Ugh, isn't there someone else I can talk with? Oh, madam, how nice you come to visit us. I do want to thank you for the most generous donation this year. Finally, someone that doesn't have a pea brain. Alice, darling, how have you been? How's life on the board of directors? Can we get a cappuccino? It's fantastic. Coffee with you? Whenever you like. By the way, did I mention that Sherman did rather well at golf last Sunday? But my word was what was he wearing? To discuss is I'm free right now on. Dr. Bryce, please sort this mess out. Yes, Alice, it's all under control. Little does she know that her child has a severe strain of the virus. I doubt he'll make it till Tuesday. What do you say? I say Hamilton was exaggerating. If you don't find a cure quick, let's just say the problem won't be with the lack of beds here. It will be overcrowded in the morgue, where the cadavers will be stacked higher than a demon's laundry pile. You have delivered all the samples to laboratory staff. What on earth is taking so much of their precious time? Back in that world, an illegitimate activity is in full motion. Sounds of factory machines whir like an engine that might overheat at any minute. 200 million in revenue with 85% margin, 100% tax write-off. Deduct my director's salaries. Yes, uncle? I know we have spoken about this before. But engaging in human business activity on netherworld grounds is highly unethical. Oh, don't be silly, we are only operating here because our machines work better in these temperatures. Look at this total adorable Princess Layla brand face mask, uncle. See how cute it is? Humans are suckers for this stuff. Besides, won't siphoning of human currency into nether economy, the indirect support the great plan to end the human race? And on top of that, because the virus was not our doing, this protective and trendy face mask will slow the virus spread and slow down whoever behind it. Till we find them, destroy them, take credit for the virus, and then, let's just say our mask will have a new feature. I like the way your brain thinks. I'm not even sure if the virus is contagious, but humans seem to be buying these masks, so no harm done. See, uncle? Oh, no one is going to find us here. It's our little secret. Our last shipment did really well. Here's your cut, uncle. 2.5% as we discussed. I thought we agreed 5%. Ugh, what's taking my left tentacle so long? Why do I always need to fix everything myself? I should have known better, never trust someone else with highly important duties. I mean, where's the sense of urgency to report back to me? I'm left in the dark with no information about who's winning the race to end humanity, no new information about this virus, and no air moves. That's it, it's time to take things into my own still attached tentacles. That useless entity will never sort this out. Cuttle closes his eyes, trying to calm his nerves. He thinks up a plan, not of course by taking things into his own tentacles. What it really means is getting someone else to do the grunt work for him. At that moment, Cthulhu spots someone outside his office. Hello you there, what's your name? Sir, I mean my king, the godly Cthulhu. Yes, this I. You haven't answered the question. Sorry, it's Beanie, my name is Beanie, an honor sir. And your designation? I've been void acolyte for 223 years, sir. Here to serve, sir. Beanie reported for duty. Beanie, I hereby promote you to Koyo, Chief Overworld Intelligence Officer. Sir, that's a pleasant surprise, sir. My wife will be thrilled. Now listen here, Bean. Everything I tell you from now on will be treated with the strictest confidence. Anything you say, sir. Excellent. Now I need you to go to the overworld. Cthulhu drafts Beanie to the duties, watch Tanty, file a report every sunrise, and unmask the virus creator. From the information the king gave me, this should be the hospital where Tanty is carrying out his investigation. It should be around here somewhere, but maybe I can possess some humans in the meantime and make myself go undetected. Once I succeed, my face will be all over the news, my wife will get an expensive clam shell she wants, and finally stop complaining. Seems like something strange is going on here. You can't do this, officer. On what grounds? Doctor, you are under arrest for violation under the Human Tissue Act, preferring the unlawful use and storage of human remains. Furthermore, your actions may constitute offense under the Medical Act and the Fraud Act 2006, given that you obtained research funding under false pretense. You are also in a breach of General Medical Council's Code of Ethics, especially the prohibition against experimentation on patients without informed consent, living or deceased. No, you don't understand. This could be the answer to everything. Humanity is under threat. I'll figure out the cure at any cost. You are hereby cautioned that everything you say may be used as evidence against you in a court of law. Hamilton, office, this instant. How did this complete disaster happen? And under your watch? No, I can explain. Cart was doing this because of the virus, and you are telling me that one of our laboratory research has been conducting experiments on the dead with no prior consent, and you, the medical dread, knew about this? I was about to say there is a logical explanation for this. Get all of here, this is you are fired. Alice, please. Don't Alice me. I'm the one that has to explain this to the rest of the board. If I don't do something about this, the entire reputation of the hospital, of myself, of the board is at stake. And why? So you can conduct your nefarious experiments? Don't let me see you ever again. Fuck, I'm late for the press meeting. A Spitz dog steers in the car is perhaps in enough close distance to have heard the entire discussion. Well, isn't this convenient? I wonder if I can get two prestigious job titles in one day. Next, a silhouette of me stands on the dark furniture inside Carter's quiet laboratory. Even the microscope seems to be left longer without Carter's daily inspections. The stillness is rubbed as Bean walks immediately looking through a pile of documents in Carter's handwriting, a quiet intrusion. An hospital can only be overshadowed by an even more fascinating secret laboratory. Carter's notes will prove useful at some point. If he had to be taken away, it can only mean that he has some juicy insights. Vinny flips through an oddly-shaped notebook left in the top drawer. The notebook cover is embossed with an hexagon enclosed a glowing nucleus dot. Kharkiv Experimental Biology Laboratory. Various DNA composition. What the? Nobody can know about this, not even his tentacle Agnes, not until I figure out if this is correct. Being prompted destroys the pile of documents and pockets the notebook. Dr. Bean, is it? Impressive, you can read a name tag. I'm not here to debate why top management decide that your sudden help is required. I'm however curious about your so-called forget treatment methodologies. I found your patient whimpering and crying over a simple procedure of removing stitch, and they say that you open up the wound from both sides like a bag of chips. Correct, yes, that's the most proficient way of remove stitch. So you remove the stitch, which then reopened the wound and left the patient bleeding out? A slight repercussion. Dr. It is unethical. The patient will undoubtedly lodge a complaint and possibly even take the hospital to court for surviving a procedure. How ungrateful. For malpractice. Malpractice is such a fragile woman word. I prefer innovation under pressure. Innovation? You butchered the poor man. And yet, statistically speaking, his heart rate has never been higher. You are welcome. In the dim hallway beyond the foyer, 20 lingers like a silent shadow pressed against the flickering light, his tendril twitch, curling tighter with every word from Bean. The thought slithered through his mind. Bean isn't here to help, not at all, he's here to watch. So, he's here. Cthulhu must have sent him. I knew the old one didn't trust me. But what in the overworld is up to? He thinks he's here to watch me, but it's wrong, I'm watching him. The fluorescent firelight flickers off and solid tent is gone. After days of slinking through vans, archives, and Bean's suspicious locked desk drawers, Tanty finally found something worth time, the slime trail, a clue. Late in the canteen, the plan starts to take shape. Bean is in contact with someone, a human. Eastern European judging by syntax, a Ukrainian, like Bards too. Every mouse hides somewhere, this one just happens to prefer beer and jazz. Milena, you like music, don't you? Yes, but how do you... I found out about a hidden gem downtown. Heard it got the best live music, thought you'll appreciate something less clinical. An outing? With music? Yes, find a proper escape from this steely nightmare. When? How? Who? I mean, count me in. Hang on, oh, you guys talking about Cossack Jazz House? Yes, not that anyone asked you. Layla and the Upper Space Quartet are playing tonight. I'm beyond excited, I love Layla. Everyone does. Fantastic, plan a quiet night and suddenly it's a group therapy session. See you all tonight, docs. That night at the outskirts of town, the Cossack Jazz does radiant bliss, beats are just enough to smoke to hide a dozen bad decisions. Of course he is here, but who is he talking with? I just need to get a little bit closer. Milena. Jenny, so glad you could make it. Did you invite the old damn hospital? Oh, loosen up, Tanty. Everyone needs a distraction from sound parts. Don't worry, what happened at Cossack Jazz House stays at Cossack Jazz House. If only. Alright everyone. The barley assured me that these shots have the highest alcohol content known to mankind and are 100% going to remove work stress. They also had 2 for 1 special. Cheers! A few steps away, a tense conversation is brewing. No, you listen to me. I only deal with people I know, and I don't know or want to know any cops like you. Ah, well, if you won't believe that, I'm Carter's associate. I'll just have to take the information myself. Oh, never mind, I want to share everything with you. Take what you need. Of course, he infiltrated his mind. That he listens in cautiously from across the bar, careful not to be seen by Bean. Bean possessed him. He beat me to it. Shit. These human piece shots are making my every step slow and predictable. Oh hey, what's up, Doc? Well, if you must know, I'm pretty sure that Ukrainian looking guy over there with Bean has some valuable intel about the virus. And that's why you want us to come here, huh? Why are you grinning like that? Listen up, you always seem so tense. I'm glad that them shots have you speak more than one word to me now. Do you even digest what I just said? Don't you care about which nether hole that virus came from? Yeah, the virus. Kurt once was doing most of the work on that never left basement lab unless he need to take a piece. Nick always call him a smart nut. We are screwed with him in jail now. All team is lost. How thrilling. I'll be sure to file that under things I shall never think about again. Just saying his smart one is all. But yeah, he said that the virus was some kind of strange blend of artificial and biological components to it. That's why it's so hard to figure out. Don't stop talking when it's the first useful thing that come out of your mouth all night. Come on, I'm trying to help here. Carter said that there were traces of species-specific markers, but couldn't figure out what did. Well. You really thought I couldn't see you from right across the bar? Do you really follow me here? How do you find me? Oh crap. What is it, Tanty? You are famously known in all of Netherworld for your sarcastic remarks, and now that I've got you cornered, you are tongue-tied? No, not that. Behind you. Watch out. Oh, Bean. I think you are the one that might be tongue-tied soon. When humans smell like this, even I know it's time to go. Hey, wait. You're not going anywhere, Bean. Hey, get out of me. I had a very interesting dream about you last night. Do you want to hear about it? No! Fuck, I can't even possess you because your neural matter is completely inactive right now. Possess? Is that what you like to do in the bedroom? Alright guys, stop whatever you're doing. I got this very important also to make. It's time for more shots. You humans are disgusting. Bean, you are 2 shots in. Ash is paying and the band is on fire. You're not lightweight, right? Lightweight, please. I can't drink 25 hours a day. A few more rounds I will see that in action. The terror rubs the half sincere cheers and slurred louder. Shot glass clinking and spirits parled. Somewhere near the stage, Layla and the Hyperspace Quartet launched into dreamy rendition of binary blues. From the shadows by the bar's black wall, Tanty watched his form creeping faintly beneath the dim light. Perfect, while they outdrawn their lives, I'll track down our uncaring friends. Sympathetic forest seems quieter than usual despite the increase of number of patients. A haze of apathy and brain fog hangs in the air as heavy as the infected. You are at standstill because you are late and probably hungover. The interns were out last night at some shady jazz bar. And I was practically harassed there. So you were there with them? No, you don't understand. I was there searching the virus for the hospital. Right. Possessor? Why, yes, you are indeed what a delicious doctor you are. I'll be sure to praise you in front of the board. And you seem quite awesome too. Dr. Langdorn, so nice to see you. I'll appreciate you for your help, please. I've been hit with a rather tedious migraine. No idea why. If I could get aspirin, that would be great. Interesting, you are the third young doctor to ask for aspirin today. Dr. Bryce must be working you interns hard. Yes, indeed. Is that patient that Jen was talking about? Why is he on this side of the hospital? Excuse me, sir. This part of the hospital is reserved for staff. You can access the wards from that hallway behind you. Doctor, can you help me with something? I have reason to believe my mother may be kept at this hospital. Section 6, Article 19 of the hospital code. All patients with general queries must communicate general questions to their doctor or nurse. I think that question might be for Dr. Jen. I'm not sure she's today. That's right. I haven't seen her today. No worries, sir. I'll escort you to your room. Whilst if her voice is concerned about the hospital mismanagement and its unsettling inability to keep track of the disease, tension seeps into the room like cold tide water. Alice is sloppy, uneducated, and quite frankly, I'm 99% sure that these credentials are completely falsified. Please, you simply fail to recognize good talent. Are you insinuating that I lack the bad judgment to hire someone capable? No, I'm only raising my most honest concerns. I don't need to listen to these. I have important matters to attend to and so should you, instead of wasting mine. Alice, Dr. Bean left the patient to bleed out with a wound that he reopened. I know you are only doing this because you want Chief Medical Director position. No, not at all, I mean, I won't mind. Enough, you have me for a fool just because I play with you on weekends? Play? Is that what I am to you? Your plaything? Do you really think that you mean something to me? I need to leave. Dr. Bryce walks out with a clear sadness, especially just as if he had the life sucked out of him. Absolutely incapable fool. Alice early dials a number into her phone. Bean? It's Alice, patient room 11, now. You call? I answer. Bean, at your service, madam. What is this I hear about to let the patient bleed out, and why are you so jolly today? Start with the first question that patient didn't have any health insurance. Dr. Bryce want to give them expensive procedure completely free, no charge gain. Now, what kind of profit-seeking business will we be if we gave healthcare as charity to anyone that needs it? That will be a utter disaster. Imagine that free healthcare. And for our first question, let's say I had appetizing dinner last night. Being continues to explore the house includes many doctors. What's so special about this medical knowledge he has? Dr. Bryce, are you alright? Tanty, Bean told me that what you were up last night. You must get so attached to your colleagues. What do you mean? What I mean is you're not like them. You really shouldn't spend so much time with them, otherwise you'll forget who you really are. What on earth are you talking about? What? His brain is occupied? Bean? Get off here! Oh, please rush yourselves because I'm climbing the corporate ladder so quick and only just got here. This is ridiculous. Back in the wall, Cthulhu rests his eyes while he listens to doom metal music, a guilty pleasure he picked up from one of his unfortunate victims. Of course, someone calls right as my favorite song starts. Yes? His most gracious emperor speaking. Cut the bullshit. Excuse you? It's me. I know you sent me to watch me. And it's not okay. Not okay is this friendship you are developing with humans. That's none of your business. What not okay is saying we are helping rid humanity when you are drinking shots with them? As you have been frequent discourse with Bean. Yes, he's proved to be rather loyal. Well, what he might not have told you is that he's messing with the greater plan and attracting attention to himself, possessing Archanka staff and going off procedure. He will let a woman bleed to death in the middle of hospital. How's that for attention seeking? Please, I couldn't care less about one lost human. That won't harm the greater plan at all. Humans die constantly, out of their own ignorance no less. Just as my order, fresh human brain salad and couldn't finish it. I couldn't give a damn about a minor collateral. Ugh. I'll get to the bottom of this. You are trusting the wrong abomination. Having exhausted every lead in Carter's lab, Tantil feels that more clues lie elsewhere as they descend into the morgue, a place where silence reigns and even a single breath dares disturb the stillness. Morgue. These look like more old fridge with yesterday leftovers. Perhaps a small nibble won't hurt. Tanty grips the drawl hand and pulls. The drawl resists at first, then gives away with reluctant scrap. Cold air escapes, brushing against their face like a ghost sigh. This one smells peculiar. This color flash sort smell open mouth. So something seems to be prowling out of his human oral cavity. Thin, slimy tentacles squirm out of dead body's lips as if reaching to say hello. What? This looks like me. No, this can't be real. Nobody can see this. Panicky, Tanty shoves the drawer closed and wipes the evidence from sight. No one can ever know about this, or they will assume that Tanty is the culprit. Poor things, if these tentacles plan to escape, they will need more than one exit route. Won't want to be in their position. Sorry friends, you and your woman need to be disposed of. Right, that's enough exploration for one day. Time to leave. Terrified Tanty for the first time in years, Hunty feels fear while staring down at Sophie that looks just like them. These tentacles hold so much meaning, but also pose risks. If others see them, they will think Tanty behind the virus, except that they aren't. Someone else from Nether is someone acting without Cthulhu's will that could be far more dangerous. As the virus spreads, Tanty disposes of the body, only delaying the inevitable. So you see, the creature of origin has stimulated neuron development, as well as non-human yet complex brain structure. Fascinating. So the neurological traits might be influenced how the virus behaves or spreads. That could redefine our only understanding of it. Indeed. And what about the cure? This puts us in a better position to develop the cure. If you want to cure something, we can do that before understanding what if exactly we are dealing with. Now that we have a better understanding, our team will focus on replicating it and the control conditions and produce small container samples. From there, we can begin formulating antibodies and testing immune response. So that's it. Cthulhu sends me here to finish what humanity started, but the more I see, the more it feels like I'm just following a script he's wrote eons ago. Because that's all I am, isn't it? An extension, a thought that grew a body, a twitch in his great design. Humans call something that might be like me a virus, something that's not born, a replicate intent. If Cthulhu wills destruction, I bring it. If he hungers, I devour, but for once, I would like to be the one who decides what I devour. I don't want to save them, I just want the choice not to destroy them. Is that what freedom is? The right to disobey the thing that made you? How poetic, a tentacle seeking free will. Next thing you know, I'll be starting a union. Still, if humanity ends, I'll rather it be my hand, not his. I suppose saying by my hand doesn't quite work when I am technical the end, details. Some fresh air will be a great idea right now. With sunset in the air, the hospital hum fades to a low apologetic buzz. Tandy sleeps outside, looks up at the sky that feels too small for a question. What am I really? An extension? A glove on someone else's fist? A tool built to satisfy an appetite that isn't mine? Doctor, are you alright? That's my line. Why aren't you in bed? The clock doesn't bargain. Today is my last living day, I can feel it. Figure I'll spend a few minutes actually living. Sunset is quite a sight to behold. Breathing where I should, saying what matters, holding a small slice of the day and calling it mine. Spent? Yes, like time, you can hoard it and lose it, or spend it on something that feels true, a purpose. And if your purpose is painted by someone else, then repaint it. Maybe we can't cover every stroke, but we can change the colors. Ted watched the page hands tremble, steadying on the rail. You should be in bed. I will, after this minute, it's mine. I've been told I'm here to end things, efficiently, truly. And what do you say? If anything must come, then let them come from a purpose I own, not the one that borrowed. Oh, and if you are still standing by then, I'll try not to end yours. Tanty sat beside her on a cold rail and together they watched the sun spend its last coin. For real though, I'm receptionist, administrator and now more recent guardian of the lost and found. Just how many things do patients manage to lose every day? This box is piling with crap. Anything useful in there? Let's see. Oh, for fuck's sake. You can't like be serious about this. Jen, you get your shit together, you can't swear like that in front of patients. No, you don't understand. What? Is there a roach in there or something? These socks. Yes, they do like socks. Your point? They were my gift to somebody, and now they are in lost and found. Oh, is that a odd patient? No. A doctor? Wait, where are you going? Come back. I need it. What's the meaning of this? I like gifted these to you only 2 days ago and let them in lost and found? Don't talk to me like that. I'm your superior. Oh my god, spare me job title. That night after the jazz house meant something. Don't gaslight me. Foolish lies. That night meant nothing. Romantic relationship at the hospital are not allowed. I don't care and neither do you. Well, I'm a married man. You say your marriage is making you miserable. That's not a lie. I'm feeling quite miserable right now. You're going to use those face trenders on me again, aren't you? Because it's like a whole situation? Oh my, don't you dare. Stop. This feels way too good. Alice, listen to me. I heard him screwing around with one of the interns twice. Romantic relationships are not allowed at this hospital. It's part of the age guideline you all had to sign. It's unethical. Hold on a minute, don't we? It's been job as the new chief medical director to fire the intern for breaching protocol. What do you say? Oh, sorry, it's not official announced yet, but it's good that you know now. Didn't you want to get your cute little ops up for that position? In the meantime, the world isn't short of activity. Princess Layla is gathered with her minions for a highly important meeting. Brainstorm a new product line has never been more menacing. Product R&D workshop agenda. How do we make more money? Alright, we have plenty of ideas so far, but none of them really speak to me. We need something that humans will crave, need, get addicted to. I know, yes, our new face mask tech, go ahead. What about making the face mask cover their entire face? Humans are frightened disturbing. That way no one will have to endure the trash gore of the human face. While you are not wrong about the grotesque face, humans do need most of their face uncovered to see, breathe and navigate. Guys, do your proper research, please. Next. The hospital fire hums with more than usual uneasily rhythm. Intercom calls the stealth sound of coffee and disinfectant. Through the sliding glass doors, Tanty slithers in, try to appear unsuspicious. Oh, for heaven's sake, it's you again. Every time you wander around outside of your room, someone ends up writing on incident report. Jay almost got in trouble because of you. Look, I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble, I'm just looking for answers. And you. I know you are up something. First you show up in the middle of nowhere out of sea, and now you are here. Mister, this is an hospital, not a beach. You can't just wander, and I'm pretty sure that my mother was brought here before she passed. I just want to know what happened. I see, I'm sorry. The archives are strict, but if you have a file request, maybe. Already did, no answers, no one ever does. And this thing keeps showing up wherever I go. Thing? Excuse me. I'm just a doctor here. You think they just let anyone with tentacles waltz into hospital? Shh, both of you, please keep your voice down. Patients are starting to stare. Tension sets like a thick fog. Ugh, I could solve this easy way, but do I really have the time? Let me save here, but like, as you can see, like, it's a cool game, like I said. Like, if you like this type of games, like visual novels, with a good story, I can say like that. It has a good story. Because as you can see, you are a tentacle of Cthulhu, and then you want to help Cthulhu to end humanity, because that's the objective of Cthulhu, right? Is to end always with humanity. And of course, like, we live in the we go to the middle of humanity, right? And we are trying to find a way to end with humankind, but there is a virus in there. So we are trying to discover who made that virus, because Cthulhu has a brother. I didn't even know Cthulhu could have a brother. But it has a brother that wants to destroy humankind and get the throne, right, that is from Cthulhu. So we want, but because we don't answer to Cthulhu, he sent Bean to there to know what we are doing in there. But then what I see is that Tanty, that's our character, gained conscience that maybe instead of ending with humanity, it's better to save and only end with humanity if we want. Because, like, saying that, I'm not saying take the position of Cthulhu, but basically, like, being the savior of humankind is what we are gaining conscious, because we are seeing that humans try to save each other, they help each other. Meanwhile, Cthulhu, I'm not saying that it's only kill, because they only want to kill his humankind, but there is a king, right, and he basically doesn't treat others correctly. Like, we are from a tentacle from him, like from his beard, right, and doesn't treat us correctly. So we are like, okay, why not help here humankind? They help each other, they are kind with us, so why not help them? So it's what start to happen is that you gain conscience about that, and what you say is that you're gonna have choice, right? The normal on visual novels, you're gonna have choice, and maybe near the end you're gonna have a choice, like to help to stay with humankind or go back to Netherworld, right? Meaning that is we are going to end with humankind, maybe. But like, artwork very good, choice there is some here and there, but overall it's a good game to play. Like, if you like visual novels and you like that have choice and good artwork, and you like Cthulhu, you're gonna enjoy this one, because it has some funny parts. It's like mysterious, because you want to know who is making that virus to happen. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time.